Good evening, everyone. I would like to call this meeting to order at 6:02 p.m. The reflection will be provided by Mr. Johnson, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance by Nature Coast Technical High School.
If we all please stand. I'd like to invoke God to oversee these proceedings and keep the students forefront in our mind what's best for the students and for this community. And we'll just have a quick moment of silence, please. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Nature Coast, for coming out today. We'll pass the mic around for you guys to introduce yourselves. Mr. Ellerman, I think, are you handling that tonight? Okay, I see the thumbs up in the air there.
My name is Roman Tormar. I am a senior in high school at Nature Coast Technical High School in the Beta Club.
I am a junior.
Hello everyone, my name is Calvin Chu. I'm a junior at Nature Coast Technical and I'm part of Beta Club.
Hi everyone, I'm Jake Natoa at Nature Coast Technical High School and I'm a junior.
Hello, I'm Caleb Hodges. I'm in 11th grade and I'm in Nature Coast Technical High School Beta Club.
Hello, my name is Justin Teague, high school at Nature Coast School.
Hello, my name is Haley Doyle. I am a junior at Nature Coast Technical High School and part of the Beta Club.
Hello everyone, I'm Peyton Gregoire. I'm a junior at Nature Coast Technical High School and in the Beta Club.
And I am a senior.
Hi, my name is Kyra Smiley, and I'm a senior at Nature Coast Technical High School, and I'm the president of Beta Club.
Hello, I am Emily Fischhofer. I am a junior in high school in Nature Coast Technical. I am in the Beta Club.
Right, and the Beta Club members here today from Nature Coast Technical High School are receiving a certificate of appreciation and a Chick-fil-A free chicken sandwich and a cow, which we will mail to them.
Not to be confused with the East Side cow, Mr. Lastro. Thank you, Nature Coast and parents, for coming out tonight.
Is Mr. Merschbach here tonight? Oh, there you are. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, thank you.
Good evening, Chairperson Rodriguez, Vice Chairperson Johnson, Superintendent Pinder, and members of the board. My name is Brad Merschbach. I'm principal of Nature Coast Technical High School. First, I'd like to begin by thanking our Nature Coast Technical High School Beta Club students and their sponsors, Ms. Palukowitz and Mrs. Stenstrom, for leading the Pledge of Allegiance this evening. They're an outstanding representation of leadership, service, and pride that define our campus. In fact, Mrs. Stenstrom is going to be recognized here in a little bit for her 30 years of service. So we can do an early round of applause for Ms. Stenstrom. At Nature Coast Technical High School, we take great pride in being more than just a high school. We are a career and technical community of learners where students don't just study their subjects, they live them. Our culture is built on purpose, pride, and performance, the foundation of what we call the Tech Way, where sharks lead and culture thrives. We offer full programs of study in a variety of career and technical education clusters: digital cinema, information technology, commercial art technology, allied health, automotive, engineering, aerospace, criminal justice, culinary arts, energy technician, and performing arts. Each is a multi-year program that provides authentic, industry-based learning and prepares students for success beyond graduation. Our digital cinema students are constantly behind the camera, creating stories that move people, from promotional pieces for the school to full productions that showcase the professional level editing and storytelling skills. In fact, they just returned last night from a competition in New York where they put together 2 production teams competing against 40 other schools, and both teams finished in the top 10. In information technology, students build websites, develop games, explore cybersecurity through challenges, and apply data analytics to real-world problems. The focus is on a hands-on experience and technical fluency across multiple areas of digital innovation in order to remain current with industry demands. Our commercial arts technology students provide creative services across the district, designing 8th grade and senior night banners, team photographs, t-shirt designs for schools, blending creativity and professionalism in every project as our students get hands-on experiences. The Allied Health program continues to thrive with students engaging in clinical experiences that put them side by side with healthcare professionals, gaining firsthand knowledge and certifications that prepare them for careers in nursing and patient care. In automotive, our students are turning wrenches and diagnostics into opportunity, performing real maintenance and repair work while preparing for ASC certification and direct entry into the workforce. Our engineering students are busy tackling design challenges, applying CAD software, robotics, and fabrication to develop innovative solutions to real-world problems. The aerospace program continues to take learning to new heights, quite literally, with students exploring flight principles, aerodynamics, drone technology, giving them a launch pad into one of the fastest growing industries in the country. Our criminal justice students learn from real-world law enforcement professionals, practicing everything from courtroom procedures to traffic stops, developing leadership, discipline, and civic responsibility. In culinary arts, students combine creative and precision, serving faculty, catering events, and mastering techniques that build both confidence and culinary experience. Our energy technician program prepares students for tomorrow's infrastructure, from electrical safety and solar technology to green energy, helping build the workforce that powers our community. And finally, our performing arts students bring the creative heartbeat to our campus. This weekend, they'll showcase their passion during their annual Halloween Spooktacular, a student-produced event that highlights both their talents on and off the stage. We're also proud of how our programs collaborate beyond our own walls. Partnerships and community connections are central to who we are, because when schools work together, everyone wins. A perfect example is our digital theater program led by Mr. Wald, whose students recently partnered with Eastside Elementary to produce a music video project, giving elementary students a professional production experience and showing how our Sharks use their talents to lift others. That's the tech way. That's what it's all about, combining skill, creativity, and collaboration to lead, serve, and inspire. Thank you for your continued support of our career and technical education and for recognizing the incredible work happening across our district. At Nature Coast, we're proud to be home of the Sharks, where innovation meets opportunity and where students truly learn the tech way. At this time, I'd like to let Mr. Wald, Dr. Lastra, and Mr. Schwartz come up and talk about the project they collaborated on and show you the video on their final results from their collaboration. If you guys want to come up.
Yeah. Good evening. So about a month ago, Mr. Wilder and his son Caden, this is right here in the front row. There you go. All right, Caden, yeah. They approached me, and Mr. Wilder actually called me in the car line. And, you know, all the principals in the room know if you get called in the car line to scoot up and go talk to a parent, sometimes it's not good, right? So I was wondering, what's this about? And he said, you know, hey, we're going to be moving at the end of this year, and, you know, I make music, and Caden and I have really been working on a song for Eastside that kind of just is a total package of everything you guys do at Eastside Elementary. I'm like, all right, cool, send me the song, that'll be awesome. About a week later, I got the song on my email, and I knew right away there was only one man and his students to call, and that was Mr. Wald. And I gave him a call. And I said, listen, man, and Mr. Schwartz and I said, we're going to make a video that's going to be awesome. We're going to have this, and Mr. Schwartz, he's game for everything we do. And when I called you, it was just, he's like, let's do it. So I'll let you kind of take over how it happened from there, because it was absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to show you guys.
Yeah, when Dr. Lastra reached out, he was like, we got a song. And I could tell he wasn't like super confident in his pitch, thinking that like, we get a lot of these requests, because we do. And he's like, no, it's a real song. And I played it, and it was a real song. And I was incredibly impressed with the song. I've got it memorized now. I've probably listened to it a couple thousand times, my students as well. We went through the process. I gave it to my senior class. We brainstormed a bunch of ideas that we thought would be creative. It was all hinging upon a good performance. We were going to go for the performative piece. And then Dr. Lastra had a bunch of good ideas for B-roll, and we ended up combining a bunch of ideas. My students led the way. I literally had nothing to do with it, aside from encouraging them to do it. And they were OJT students or dual enrollment students, so they were able to get on campus over there without missing any school time. And they brought equipment, and they were there for a few hours. And you could tell them what it looked like on campus.
So on campus was incredible. They showed up, and they were able to meet up with our other Eastside student, Javian Trinidad's here. Say hi, Javian. He is a performer. So he's one of our 5th grade safety patrol leaders. You guys all know we push leaders. And he learned the song prior to the video so he could be the performer, because Caden's a 2nd grader. He's a little nervous, right, Caden? It's all right, though. He's in the video. He has a cameo. But I will tell you something. You know, everything that Mr. Merschbach talked about, and it's like that with all of their programs, was just incredible seeing the students in work. Like Mr. Wald said, that I had nothing to do with it. I introduced him to Ms. Brand Huber, our media specialist. It was a busy day for me at the school with meetings and such, and she took them, and they were all over campus. And I would just walk around campus and seeing like behind-the-scenes footage of this video being made, and it just became something that all the other students were buzzing about. So before we posted it online, it's had over 10,000 views online, by the way, already. Before we even posted, yeah, that's pretty cool, right? So before we posted online, we did a watch party during lunches. The kids had no clue about it. Some of them remember seeing like a video team out there, and the amount of applause they got afterwards was just incredible to see our students so excited for it. So it was really cool. So I guess we're ready to...
Yeah, we did a watch party as well with the high school students, and they were bopping their head in my classroom, right? So 130 kids saw it, but they were bobbing their heads and loving it, and they just thought it was the cutest thing. And I just thought you wrote a really great song, man. You did a really great job, and there's like 4 or 5 versions of the song.
So listen,
which is crazy. They gave us like multiple songs, and there was one.
This is really suspenseful. When do we get to hear it?
Oh yeah, I know. I'm so excited. Sorry, I'm just pumped. It was great. You're great. Yeah, let it run. Let it run. You're so right.
Yo, Eastside Elementary, where the legends are made. Brooksville sunshine, we parade in the shade. Principals of all staff behind, ready for change. Purple and yellow squad, the game got upgraded. Leopards on the prowl, hallways feeling electric. Power up to lead, every move's majestic. Morning bell rings, the energy's kinetic. Mighty roar, echo, this vibe's infectious. Eastside, roaring so loud, can't ignore it. Purple and yellow, watch us explore it. Power up to lead, we gon' soar it. Leopards on the rise, let the world adore it. Eastside, roaring so loud, can't ignore it. Purple and yellow, watch us explore it. Power up to lead, oh, we gon' soar it. Leopards on the rise, let the world adore it. Classrooms buzzing, brains in beast mode. Math facts flying, we cracking every code. Science lab popping, volcanoes explode. Brooksville's finest, our future's untold. Recess champs, we the kings of the court. Cafeteria squad with the tray carrier sport. Principals pep talks, keep us ready for more. Staff's the dream team, they never fall short. Let me hear it, Eastside Elementary. Let's go, Leopard. Eastside, roaring so loud, can't ignore it. Purple and yellow, watch us explore it. Power up to lead it, we gon' soar it. Leopards on the rise, let the world adore it. Eastside, roaring so loud, can't ignore it. Purple and yellow, watch us explore it. Power up to lead, oh, we gon'
Can we have a picture with you? You want to come front? Come up front and we'll get you a picture. Where's our singer? Okay.
Superstars, gotta have
Eric.
So one of the things that was said in the course of, I wrote down a few things, as you might imagine, is that we got out of the way and the students led. So I think that's a statement that we need to keep playing in our minds as adults, that we're there to guide. But if we really get students to lead the way, it will become something better than Eastside thought it would be. Maybe is it Caden? Caden thought it would be, the parents thought it would be, or Nature Coast thought it would be. And when you get two people working together, two groups working together, students working together, and it's better than either group thought, and since Eastside is a leader in me school, that's called synergy. That's habit 6, is synergy. It's not a compromise. It's not 1 + 1 = 2. It's 1 + 1 = 3. And I say that intentionally. It's better than either group thought it would be. So that's synergizing. So I was impressed. Dr. Lastra sent me the video before he posted it, and immediately I was so impressed by everyone working together, and it just gets better when you hear of an elementary school working with a high school and those student leaders leading the younger ones. So I'll end with a quote. Stephen Covey said, "Leadership is about communicating someone's worth and potential so clearly that they begin to see it in themselves." And I think that that's, if we can do that every day in Hernando County schools to our students and to our staff, to our faculty, then we are succeeding. So thank you, Eastside. Thank you, Nature Coast, for your leadership in putting this together. And leadership does not have a size to it. It doesn't mean because you're in 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade that you can't be a leader. I believe that you can and you are leaders no matter what grade you're in. So thank you to both schools for doing that.
Thank you, Mr. Pender. What's next? What's next, gentlemen? American Idol? Thank you for being here and for that presentation. It was very nice. So item number 1, 26-3386, approval to adopt the agenda dated October 21st, 2025. Do we want to? Okay, let's go back to Mr. Ellerman is going to give some certificates, so we'll back up. Go ahead, Mr. Ellerman.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the board, Superintendent Pender, community members, students, faculty, and staff. At this time, on behalf of the Hernando County School District, I would like to recognize the following Nature Coast Technical High School employees for exemplary service with the district for more than 30 years. As I call your name, please receive your certificate and stay at the front for a group photo. Virginia Kretzer. Richard Homer. And Deborah Strindstrom.
38 years, 32 years, 42 in education, 38 in Hernando County.
And we just want to thank each and every one of you for your dedication to our district. Thank you for making a difference. Item number 1, 26-3386, approval to adopt the agenda dated October 21st, 2025. I find good cause to allow the revision to item number 13, 26-3385, to include Hernando High School students. Can I please have a motion? A second? Please vote. And that motion passes 4-0. Thank you. Do we have any elected officials? So last week, I had the honor of attending the student delegate election, at which time Mrs. Abdul Rahim was voted in to represent our county as this year's student representative to the board. Welcome, Jasira. We are very pleased to have you.
Thank you.
So we would like you to give our school update.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay. For Brooksville Elementary, on October 17th.
I'm sorry, before you do, I just want to, can you introduce yourself a little bit?
Absolutely.
Sorry. I should have told you that, just so that everybody, we got to hear this last week, and that way everybody listening and everyone in the audience can get to know her a little bit.
Okay. Hello, my name is Jasira Abdurrahim. I am a senior at Springstead High School. I am involved in Impact and have leadership with Impact Club, as well as our School Spirits Club, EFC. I am also the president of our acting troupe. I was the junior delegate last year, so I got to see Santiago and see what he did with the board and figure out that I wanted to do this too. So, yes.
We are so pleased to have you.
Thank you.
Okay, now can you please give your school update? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Over some of the past events at Brooksville Elementary, on Friday, October 17th, all students at BES received at least one book as part of their Book Blast event. On October 24th, they will be having a PBIS event called Exploration Mini Dome. They will also be celebrating Unity Day as well as Ribbon Week. At Chocochatty, they are inviting us to go west and, a musical celebration of Americans' westward expansion. And then on December 12th, they are also hosting their annual Winter Wonderland, and all of us are invited. At Deltona Elementary, on Friday, October 24th, they will be having a dance party as well as their McDonald's DES night. At Eastside Elementary School, over the past couple weeks, Eastside has had some fun events, from Spooky Steam Night to a Buddy Stuffing event to a Halloween parade coming up that involves the pre-K, VPK, and kindergarten. JD Floyd is doing a trunk or treat on October 30th, and the student council will be helping. At Moulton Elementary, Moulton has seen some great leaders through their Leader in Me program. They will also be having a color run fundraiser and a book-a-ween. At Spring Hill Elementary, they have recently had a house sorting party, Title I night, and their first prep rally. They are also taking donations for school supplies and for the toy drive. They were also guest readers from Springstead High School's IB program. Upcoming events that they will be starting their yearly Thanksgiving canned food drive, celebrating Unity Day and Red Ribbon Week, and hosting their annual Color Run fundraiser. Suncoast Elementary School. Some of the past events that they had was October 2nd, they had their Title I night, and some of the upcoming events was October 22nd, they will be celebrating Unity Day. October 24th is their trunk or treat. Westside Elementary School. Some of the upcoming events at Westside is having a quarterly PBIS dance for students with positive behavior on Friday. And then October 30th, they are having their trunk or treat event. Parents will read a book with their child, then participate in trunk or treating. DS Parrott Middle School. DS Parrott Middle School's Leader and Me students will be visiting Moton Elementary and Eastside Elementary on Monday, November 10th. Fox Chapel. Some of the past events that they had was October 17th, Dogs with Dye. Students with perfect attendance received hot dogs made by their principal, Mr. Dye. October 18th, community event. They had a community event where they carved pumpkins. And then some of the upcoming events that they have is October 24th, they will be having a color run, as well as their PBIS event where students can pick what room they want to do. October 30th is their Glow-a-Ween dance party that leads into their trunk or treat. November 5th, they have Pajama Dress Down Day, as well as PBIS home visits. November 7th, their student government will be hosting their Veterans Day breakfast. Powell Middle School. Some of the upcoming events is October 23rd is McTeacher Night. October 24th is their PBIS event, as well as their Paint a Pumpkin event. October 30th is their first prep rally. Their football team went 3-3, and they have made it to the playoffs. Explorer. Explorer has created a math club and a morning announcements teams, as well as holding their Title I night. They also gave out academic awards for the first quarter. Some of the upcoming events is October 24th is their first prep rally for all grade levels. Their football team is undefeated in their regular season and are going to playoffs. And then October 30th, they will be hosting their first trunk or treat. Hernando High School. On October 20th, Hernando High School had a band extravaganza featuring all middle and high school marching bands in the county in Tom Fisher Stadium. Springstead High School. They are inviting us to come out October 22nd to see a night of student-directed one-acts. October 24th, they are doing a senior color wars. And then October 29th, they are inviting the community to come to the free impact event, Keeping Kids Safe, Navigating Current Substance Use Trends, taking place at the Springstead Theater. Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Well done. 26-3211, recognition of the October Hernando County School District veteran. Mr. Ellerman.
Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the board, Superintendent Pender, community members, students, faculty, and staff. At this time, on behalf of the Hernando County School District, I would like to recognize the October Veteran of the Month, Mr. William Pierce. Mr. Pierce is a retired U.S. Army Staff Sergeant who served in Operation Desert Storm and 2 tours during Operation Iraqi Freedom. His decorations include a Bronze Star Medal. Mr. Pierce now continues to serve his community as an environmental services technician at Westside Elementary. At this time, Principal at Westside Elementary, Dana Kublik, would like to say a few words.
Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the board, and Superintendent Pender. I am Dana Kublik, the principal of Westside, and this is Dina Laplatney, our assistant principal. And if you just strap in for a minute, I'm going to talk about Bill's wonderful honors in his 26 years of service with the U.S. Army. Throughout his military career, Bill served in multiple vital roles, including Army Aviation Scout, Army Recruiter, specializing in guidance and operations, and Military Police Combat Special Operations Specialist. Trust. His leadership, courage, and commitment exemplify the highest standards of military experience. Bill's outstanding service is reflected in his many awards and decorations, including Bronze Star Medal, Meritorious Service Medal, Army Commendation Medal, Army Achievement Medal, National Defense Service Medal, Southwest Asia Campaign Medal, Global War on Terrorism Expeditionary Medal, Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, Humanitarian Service Medal, Saudi Arabia Service Medal, Kuwait Service Medal, Presidential Unit Citation, Valorous Unit Award, and Meritorious Unit Commendation. In addition, Bill earned several badges of distinction, including Combat Action Badge, Air Assault Badge, and Army Recruiting Badge, each representing a high level of skill, discipline, and dedication. During his military career, Bill proudly served with some of Army's most respected units, including the 101st Airborne Division, the 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment Black Horse, and the 3rd Infantry Division. Bill's 26 years of service reflect a lifetime of honor, courage, and sacrifice. For the last 12 years, Bill's values have continued to inspire us all at Hernando County schools. Bill has worked as an EST at Hernando High School and now Westside Elementary. He takes pride in his work, leaving every classroom spotless. Our 5th graders look forward to their high fives in the back hallway every afternoon. Bill takes time to help students, especially those in our ESC classrooms. They all love Mr. Bill. On a personal note, our families have stood beside each other for the last 24 years. Bill has always been one of our favorite soldiers. It is an absolute honor to be here tonight to recognize not only my employee, but lifelong friend. We are so proud of you. Thank you for your service.
On behalf of the board, thank you, Mr. Pierce, to our country and our district. Thank you so much. Item number 3, 26-3347, approve proclamation number P26-002, Hernando County Schools Bullying Prevention Acts of Kindness Week, November 10th through the 16th, 2026. Turn it, push your button. No, push your button.
All right. Oh, sorry. Good evening, Madam Chair, board members, Mr. Pender. My name is Ryan Wilson, and I'm representing Student Services. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to read this proclamation. I definitely would have made it a wrap if I knew we were making videos, but it was too late now, right?
You didn't get the memo?
Did not get the memo. If I would have known, I would have took it back to 97, you know?
Could you just... So can you just freestyle?
Nah, not freestyle. That's past my time. I'm not that skilled. I will say this though. I can do the worm, right? I can do that. Sorry, taking up time. So again, thank you for allowing me to read the proclamation. Whereas it is important that Hernando students be protected from bullying, harassment, and its tragedies, and recognize that bullying and harassment are a form of violence with lifelong effects. As we acknowledge that a safe, physical, and emotional environment is a significant goal and a personal right for each individual. And whereas, as we acknowledge that there are many incidents of depression, poor self-esteem, anxiety, aggression, self-destructive behaviors, and violent acts that children resort to in defense of bullying and harassment. And whereas all parents, students, and especially those leaders in education, healthcare, and law enforcement, government, and business need to collaborate with each other to focus public attention on this important issue of school safety and work to change the social climate and social norms in regards to bullying and harassing behavior. And whereas bullying and harassment are learned behaviors and occur in environments other than just school. And whereas individuals and communities have the responsibility, the power, and the knowledge of the resources available to stop bullying and harassment in its tracks. And whereas heightening awareness and helping each other to recognize and respond effectively to bullying and harassment behavior will promote respect, safety within our learning environment and beyond, into our family community, be it resolved and proclaimed. Our schools are committed to bullying and harassment prevention and officially designate November 10th through November 16th, 2025 as Hernando County's Bullying and Acts of Kindness Week. Thank you. And just before I go, though, we would like to invite any parents, community members to participate in our anti-bullying committee, which would be Wednesday, December 10th. If you want information, just contact Student Services.
Thank you so much. That's a wonderful proclamation. Can I please have a motion? Any discussion? Please vote. And that motion passes 4-0. Thank you. Item number 4, 26-3387, approval of the minutes from the informal, workshop, and regular school board meeting of October 7th, 2025. Can I please have a motion? A second? Any discussion? Please vote. And that motion passes 4-0. Thank you. Item number 5, 26-3346, enter a final order expelling the student in case number E 2026-09-01 from the school bus for 1 full year. Can I please have a motion? A second? Please vote. And that motion passes 4-0. Item number 6, 26-3350, enter a final order expelling the student in case number E 2026-09-02 for 1 academic year. Can I please have a motion? A second, thank you. Please vote. And that motion passes 4-0. Item number 7, 26-3355, enter a final order expelling the student in case number E 2026-09-03 for 1 academic year. Can I please have a motion? And a second? Please vote. And that motion passes 4-0. Thank you. Item number 8, 26-3388, citizen input on agenda items. Are there any green speaker forms? Thank you. Mr. Myers, can you please read the instructions for this item?
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you.
This is the opportunity for the public to address items on the board's agenda for this meeting. The agenda for this meeting is located by the entrance to the boardroom. To speak at this time, you should have already completed a green citizen input speaker form, also located on the tables at the entrance to the boardroom. You should indicate the item or items you wish to address on the citizen input form. Those speakers who wish to address general matters not on the agenda this evening should complete the pink citizen input form. The opportunity to speak on items not on the agenda will be provided later in the meeting. If you have any attachments you wish to share with the board, please provide them to the board secretary prior to speaking. Each speaker will have 3 minutes during the segment of the agenda. Speakers will be called to come forward by the chairman. Prior to making your remarks, please state your name and address for the record. Inquiries or comments made during citizen input may be followed up and reported to the board by the superintendent or staff thereafter. Those are the instructions.
Thank you, Council. And our first speaker is Mrs. Kimberly Mulrooney. If you would please come forward.
Kimberly Mulrooney, Brooksville, Florida. I'm discussing agenda item number 21, 26, 33, 11. I was just curious how many board members were going, and I was curious if you could, a lot of us don't even know what is discussed at these conferences. If, you know, maybe you could educate us, the public, since we are exceeding $500 to go to Tampa. I would also like to know what the start and stop time is each day. Like, do you start at 9 a.m.? It stops at 7. I was just curious, you know, because I keep seeing it. They're on here multiple times, and I'm want to educate myself on what you guys do there and how many's going and so forth. And to justify, like, I understand getting a hotel, like, good Lord, I get it. If you're getting out there at 7 a.m., or 7 p.m., who wants to drive all the way back, at 5 a.m. So I was just curious if you could educate us on that. I would surely appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. We are at the portion for the adoption of consent agenda, items number 9 through 21. Do we have any board members who would like to pull items from the consent? No? No? Can I please have a motion?
Madam Chair, though, if I could address Mrs. Mulrooney, the Florida School Board Association discussed a lot of issues between policies, ethical, innovations in education, and different programs. There's several workshops that are attended by members who attend, and it starts at 8 o'clock in the morning and runs to 5 o'clock in the evening, and there's some events in the evening as well. I've always found them very educational, very informative. Some of the subjects are unique, some of the ideas we brought back. One of those one year, for example, was the gentlemen's clubs that we put in place in 2016, and it stayed in place through the beginning of COVID, which was great for behavioral issues with students. So there's a lot to be gained from these sessions, a lot of knowledge, and how to be better board members.
Thank you very much. Okay, we're on the adoption of the consent agenda, items number 9 through 21. Can I please have a motion? In a second. Please vote. And that motion passes 4-0. Thank you. At this time, we're at the portion for citizen input on general topics. These are pink speaker forms. Item number 22, 26-3389. Citizen input on Hernando County school issues on which the school board customarily takes action. Are there any pink speaker forms? Thank you. I'll trade you. You're welcome. Our first speaker is Mrs. Kimberly Mulrooney.
Well, at least I get done early tonight. Yeah, hey. Kimberly Mulrooney, Brooksville, Florida. I want to comment on teacher raises. My understanding it's it's $470 for the whole year. So that'd be like 20-something a paycheck, 20-something cents an hour if they only work their contract hours. family insurance rate going up, so essentially now they're getting no raise, and including taking more money away from them. These teachers really impact our students. I've seen the impact from my oldest on down. They do a lot for these kids. They're asked to put their life on the line. If something is to happen at that school, they are asked to put their life on the line to protect these children. They deserve more. And I know you can't discuss it, and that's okay, and I know you can't comment, and I get that, and that's A-okay. But you should know how a parent feels. These teachers do so much for these kids. They teach them how to think and not what to think. They teach them how to do math equations. They teach them all the wonderful things about science and history, and now they're doing a Leader in Me. Like, these teachers go above and beyond every day, and they deserve better than that. They absolutely do, and I'm going to put it out there to the teachers. If you only want to work your contract hours, please do. You can contact me, and I will do whatever I can to help you to take some of that off your plate, because you guys deserve more, and you deserve more parents to back you. You deserve this board and this district to back you. Maybe we need to look at the, no offense, not saying anything mean, maybe we need to reevaluate from the top down. Maybe we're a little too top heavy. Maybe we have things at the top that we may not need right now because we need these teachers. We're not going to have 20, 30, 40-year teachers. We keep going the way we're going. Economy isn't there. Prices of everything are still going up, and how do you expect them to survive? You can't. On that note, I just want to raise one more issue, but I stand with you teachers, by the way. One last issue. I had an issue last week, I think it was, or 2 weeks ago. My daughter had a substitute bus driver I contacted, did everything the right way. The substitute bus driver got a slap on the wrist. He told kids to sit their asses down in the seat. No, that is not going to happen on my watch. My daughter was scared of this guy. He was not very nice. And he made a little kindergartner walk back to their bus stop. And he gets a slap on the wrist? I don't think so. Somebody needs to look into that. I got the email of what the results was because I wanted the information, and they sent it to me. So somebody needs to take care of it, and it's Route 29. Mr. Lonnie was out that day, and it was a substitute. Please take care of it. That guy needs to be gone now. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Miss Gracie Mulrooney.
Good evening, Scuba Me and Ray Pender. I would like to say a few things. First is Miss Bailey and Silva. They are amazing teachers. I'm actually doing way better in school than last year, because last year I did not learn that many ways. And I thought to myself, I'm like, why aren't they giving us more ways to learn in math? Because I'm bad at math, but now I'm really good at it, thanks to Miss Bailey. But I don't know why they didn't let us learn more ways last year, because last year I'm not understanding, and we learned only 3 ways, and I found and I asked my friend how many ways there is in math, and she's like, oh yeah, there's a lot of ways. Even my mom found a lot of ways, but yet they don't want to teach us those ways because they think other kids learn the same ways, and yet they don't. And I learned different because every student is different in that school, and every student learns different ways. So I think they should learn more ways than they should, because my mom found tons of ways. And I learned a lot of ways this year because of Miss Bailey. And she is good. She is on it. She's supposed what to do. And I actually grateful that I have her and Mr. Tito, because they gave me one of these sheets, and it's like a time sheet because I'm bad at timesing, but now I know I have that sheet and I can use it on tests. I'm not allowed to use it on fast tests, but I'm allowed to use it on actual tests. So I think that's wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Tito, for that. And thank you, Scuba Me. Have a good night.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Mrs. Pamela Govin.
she's why we do what we do. Pamela Glavin, I am a resident of Spring Hill for too many years, and I wanted to speak about the current bargaining. A couple of points, several things that hit me, but one of the things was that $470 offered. Well, $35 of that is out of the district funds. The other $435 is what the state was offering for allocations for salary increases. Health insurance, clarification. Thank you for picking up that amount, the increase, but it tells us that we have a long way to go working with our health negotiations, contracts, looking at other options. This is just not going to happen, and if I were paying for all my kids on the family plan, I'd have nothing. Millage is part of the salary. We fought really hard to get our county to increase and continue the millage. If current Florida talk is getting rid of property taxes, then the millage is gone. There's just so many things that you have to take into consideration, as including millage as part of our salary. Loss of experienced teachers. Back to the 80s, the golden parachute, how many businesses lost all their experienced upper echelon employees. Everybody new coming in, sure, they saved some money on new pays, new salaries, but you lost a lot of experience. I don't really want us to have that keep happening here. So I ask, please strongly consider the offers and solutions that have been already presented by the HCTA bargaining team. Continue to look into some of the things that they have suggested and offer some more. I heard them out, and there were some things that I thought might be possible ways. That's all I have to say, except for congratulations, Jazeera. I'm so glad to see you there. You deserve it.
Thank you. Our next speaker, Mrs. Susan Pribble.
Hi, Susan Pribble, retired teacher, Brooksville, Florida. I wanted to speak about teacher salaries because a lot of the teachers cannot be here because they are working lots of extra hours, working at football games, basketball games, tutoring, and getting their lesson plans ready. Because I know when I was teaching, it was not a 9-to-5 job. We worked all day, all night, and most of Saturday and part of Sunday. And they deserved more than what they're getting. When I started teaching, it was 1985. My salary was $15,000, which was, okay for me then. The board paid 100% of my single health insurance. I was on bargaining for a while, and I remember when they took it out of the percentage and made it a dollar amount, and I was like, oh man, that's not going to be good. I applaud you guys for continuing to contribute more. When I retired, which was 3 years ago, I was a little bit short of Medicare times. I paid $800 a month for my insurance, so people who are getting their school insurance, that's and it's probably more now because that was 3 years ago. So I know you guys are contributing. Over the years, the salary rose, but the amount teachers paid for insurance also rose. The district paid more for our insurance, but it was also so expensive to pay for family coverage. My husband was also a teacher. We were both on the school insurance, and you got a little bit of a discount because we were both on it. We only had one child, but the family plan was so expensive, we had to take her off that and get private insurance, which, at the time it had a very high deductible, and we were lucky that she didn't have any medical issues. I don't know how people who have children who do have issues can handle it. These days, health costs are rising at an alarming rate. I know the board is contributing more, but they're only increasing the teacher salaries by less than $500. Teachers who have the family plan insurance will move backwards. I'm sure you can see how important it is for people to have healthy families. And also, I know I'm not here speaking for the non-instructs, but many of them work just to pay for their insurance. Please find money to offer teachers a livable raise. Thank you.
Thank you. Our next speaker is Ms. Kathleen Robinson Harrison.
Good afternoon, school board members. Kathleen Robinson, Spring Hill, Florida. I came up here to speak about a gentleman that spoke last month in regards to his resentment to his daughter being searched and all of the procedures that we have to take nowadays in order to be safe. And I want to, and I don't want to argue with anyone. I don't want to, discuss anything outside when we leave or beat Britain. That's not a good thing with me. But the fact of the matter is, I don't think that the gentleman is very educated in what is happening in this world. And unfortunately, it's coming close. And Hernando County does not want to be one of those people on TV with something tragic happening on a school bus or in a school. And this is a harsh reality. Our world is changing, and it is changing fast. And in order to try to keep our students, our teachers, and our bus drivers in attendance safe, we have to go to this process of searching, looking, and hoping that we don't find anything that would hurt anyone. And I want this gentleman to understand that he's not the only father that has a child that has to be looked at, watched, searched, or whatever. There are all of us. Pretty soon, one day, things may come to the point where we have to be searched to go into our houses. Who knows? I don't know, and I hope that doesn't ever happen. But I want him to understand that this world is changing, and we have to change with it to stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Harrison. At this time, we are at the portion for closing comments. So, Council, Mr. Myers, do you have any?
I have no comments, Madam Chair.
Thank you, sir. School Board? Mr. Johnson?
Thank you. I mentioned at the interlocal agreement hard facts regarding the school district this year. We have about a $200 million payroll, and our contribution to the FRS was increased by 2.5%. That's $5 million. At the same time, we received a $41 increase in the FRS per student. We have 25,000 students, roughly $1 million. So we are $4 million less this year in what we can spend than we were last year. And next year doesn't look to be any better the way the state legislature is doing it. They're the ones that control our budget. So please don't blame us for what's going on with negotiations. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Other than that, welcome Jazariah. Jazariah? Is that right?
Jazira.
Jazariah, I'm sorry.
Jasira, can you pronounce your full name again?
Jazariah Abdul Rahim.
It's phonetically spelled. So, Jasira Abdul Rahim.
Okay.
Perfect.
I apologize.
It's okay.
I'm not being told.
And it's good.
But since our next meeting is a few weeks away, I wish everybody have a safe Halloween. And remember those people out there that are going to be trick-or-treating, look both ways when you cross the streets, because cars may not know what you're doing. And if you're driving, please drive slower than you normally do and pay attention, because there will be little ghosts will be darting out in front of you, unaware of what's their surroundings. So I beg everybody, take extra caution when you're driving on Halloween and be cognizant. They'll be out there later than you expect. And to all, please be safe. We hope to see you back in November. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Mrs. Hawkins?
Sure. I just want to say thank you to everyone who took the time to be here tonight for your for your thoughtful input shared. As our board, our goal is to continue working together to make decisions that support our students, staff, and community. Also want to say welcome to the board. You did great for your first meeting, and everyone have a wonderful night. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Hawkins. Mrs. Bonser?
I will piggyback on Ms. Hawkins that, yes, as board members, we do all sit and think of our teachers and our staffs and trying to make it the best possible for them. Ms. Mulrooney, and to you, most of our conferences went Tampa 2 at 7 a.m., that we start and we get done 5, 6 o'clock. So that's why they usually stay in a hotel room. And not everybody goes, but you gotta budget for everybody to be able to go if they want to go. Like in December, I am not going, but other board members will be going. Same way with when we go to Tallahassee or Gainesville, it's the same thing. But most of those meetings are, so you know, are to educate us on our policies, our procedures, and our things that we can and cannot do, and things that sometimes we wouldn't know as a board member unless we went. So in December, usually is a new board meeting start with existing board members to learn. So that's like almost a mandatory, because I had no clue. So in December of the first year I went. I think Mr. Pender did write down to check into this for the busing also. And with that, I wish everybody a good night. I appreciate everybody for coming out and speaking. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Bonsick. Ms. Abdul Rahim.
I just wanted to say thank you for coming out, guys, and have a great evening.
Thank you. Mr. Pender.
So this week, last night, I think it was last night, I went to the band extravaganza at Hernando High School. It was another opportunity to see our high school students working with our middle school band students, and they did a great job performing. I got to give out some Spirit Sticks award, and I have to correct what I said at that. I said that I believe the teachers made the Spirit Sticks, but I was told afterwards that it was the band moms that made the Spirit Sticks. So I want to do a shout out to the band moms that made the Spirit Sticks that we passed out there. So it was a great night. Also, just another announcement, if you're on Parent Square, you got the announcement today that we are going to be moving to a new website tomorrow. So hopefully that goes very smoothly and you don't see any glitches or anything like that. But whenever we do these technical things, Mr. Ellerman has reassured me that no one will know the difference if we didn't tell them, but I figured we should tell you anyway. But you will see some differences and hopefully some improvements in functionality, and we will continue making that website as best that we possibly can. Congratulations, Jacera, and you did great, and we'll see. Jacera. I said it right. I said it right. Right? Abdul Rahim. See? I got it.
Very good.
Thank you. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming out tonight, and have a great, safe Halloween.
Thank you, Mr. Pender. So as a board, we just completed an executive session dealing with negotiations. We do appreciate everyone who took the time to share their thoughts. Please understand, by law, we cannot comment in detail due to ongoing negotiations. But I do want to express that we as a board, we value our teachers and all employees deeply. Your work is the foundation of our district's success. We are committed as a board to supporting and your sustainable outcomes as discussions continue, so we are here to support you. I just want to thank everyone who took the time to be here tonight. Your comments and support are appreciated. Have a great night, drive careful, and God bless each and every one of you. Thank you. And this meeting is adjourned at 7:05 p.m.